So, in the last couple days, or not even a couple days, a couple months, no, forever, ever, I have been shown to be a very bad leader to everyone. And of all things, is what I did was wrong. And abusing my power and like what I did. Okay, so maybe I should explain what happened. Is Achilles kicked me out of his live stream. I got mad. He got mad. Then he decided to leave because I timed him out or timed him out for like a week, and I removed everything of his permissions. And yeah, and it was wrong of me because I let my emotions take control of myself. And for the last couple days, I've been shown to be more disrespectful to the people that built the studio. I don't deserve the praise to build the studio. I don't deserve any of that. What really goes down is Achilles, Kai, and Mason. Okay, I didn't know the best way to say it. I they're not gonna forgive me, of course. Like I'm not expecting forgiveness. I don't like. This is a consequence of my actions. And though this does suck, I really need. I really did learn that the Amendment Empire or any of that, like it was those shows and making those shows weren't the problem. And I noticed that the content I was trying to bring on time, I had nothing. There was no content for me to do because I'm losing my creativity. Yeah, and I'm starting to realize maybe this is not the life I want. Okay, I think like I've been a dick to people. I've been rude to people. I let emotions take control of me. And I think it's oh hello, on to stream. I want to make things right and not for me and the Keels got into a heated argument and he didn't appreciate how mean I was to him because I've been so controlling of people, and it led to something worse coming. And I think what I did wrong was, or not what I think, I know what I did wrong. What I did wrong was I've been controlling towards people, limiting their creativity because I've been just trying to be controlling as possible. And you see, that's not how you run a studio. That is not called teamwork. That's not how you run a studio. You don't run a studio with anger and abuse like that. You don't do that. And I did that, and I lost great friends. I lost good people, and I'm tired of having this type of thing because I'm tired of having the stress to get a video in on time or else I won't get the same amount of views. Like the viewer count should not matter to me. Not the subscribers, not the views, not any of that. None of this should not be like that in Hate Greatness on to the stream. But creating content should not be trying to get as much slop as you win. I want to focus more on making good content and not making slop. And you see, what I did was I focused too much on the stream. I focused too much on the studio where I forget my own life and I forget I even have one. And real quick, I think it's time that I stop with Vogler Films for now. And I think it's time that I give the throne up to someone else and I let someone else make the content. This isn't who was supposed to happen. This I you could literally look at my I'm gonna literally like I'm gonna you could literally look at the streams. You can see how rude I was towards the cast. You can see how mean I was towards the cast. You can see how much negativity I ran the studio. And with all due respect, I used Achilles for my own greater goal, which was to get more subscribers, which was messed up. I think I lost what the main purpose of the studio was. The studio was never about it was never about making as much content as we can or making as much collabs. It was about just making videos. That's what it was all about. And we lost that. We lost our way. We lost our way, and we became more of a real life corporation instead of becoming like a simple friend group project. And I lost my way. And you know, and I don't expect Achilles to return to my streams. I don't really expect any of that from him. I don't expect any of his friends coming back to become my friend, because the way I treated them was disgusting. I think it's time that I give up on the studio, that I give the throne up to someone I truly trust could run the studio without me. So, yeah, it's not about the fame, it's not about the money, it's not about all of this. It's nothing about that. I don't want to become famous. I don't. Not anymore. After what I learned, what type of life I'm going to be living, I don't want this life. I learned that. So I'm giving up on Fogler Films and I'm giving it to someone else eventually. I can't be doing this life until I grow up and become more mature. I can't handle the pressure and the stress. And Dexter the gaming gamer, I'm saying my apologies to everyone, because it's time that I tell the truth to people and stop acting like some jolly good man. You guys should see my streams of how rude I was starting to become, how mean I was, how mean spirited everything became, and it makes sense. It's time that Fogler Films gets postponed for a bit and give it the channel up to someone else. I can't be working like this. I don't think no one could work under the strict pressure of running the studio like this. Things have to change. So here's what's going to change. The three things is Fogler Films will be having much more management around. So if I'm not there, then the studio will be still safe under the people I could trust. Secondly, less videos are going to come out so that we could better the quality of our videos. Making less so there could be more good quality. Quality over quantity. And three is to at least apologize, not for them to come back or not for forgiveness, but apologize. So I don't think most people don't understand this, but I don't think people should apologize for forgiveness. I think people should apologize so they could realize the wrongs they have done. I don't want to be a lonely king. Okay? I don't want to be a lonely king. Hey Scratch. But yeah, I don't want to become a lonely king and have no one. The way I've been treating people lately, just I want people to realize that I'm not like a good guy. At least not anymore. Because what I did was fucked up, and I can't. I think it's time that people meet like somewhat of the real me. Not just somewhat, all of it. They should learn who I am. They should learn who I am, and they should learn of my wrongdoings. I don't want to be portrayed as a perfectly made hero. I want people to see my flaws so they could when they become just like me, they could also cut out the flaws that I have. I want people to become better than me. I want people to learn to be better than me. And I think I am going to be posting an hour video of exposing myself. When that video will come out, I do not know, but it's time that we. Yeah. Still needs more creative people, and I don't have the creativity strive that I used to have when I was younger. I didn't have that strive to make great content like I used to. Like you could tell that in the recordings of Reef that half of the time, or like most of the time, the quality was like, no offense, but it seemed pretty like a little bit rushed. And it was rushed. And that's horrible. So what's going to happen is the Magna the Great Hunter will not be coming out because I want to take time off to focus on myself and to focus on the people that I have right here in my life. I can't work and post videos every 6 days, every 8 days, because it just the viewer count has been also going pretty low. The numbers have been going low, and I think, yeah, just I don't want I want people to learn who I really am. I don't want to be a villain. I don't want to be some corrupt man that just. I wanted to be someone that can actually make good content without having to stress about anything like that. And I can see myself becoming stressed, becoming more demanding, rushing people to get their content in, focusing more, focusing more on quantity over quality, and it's horrible. This is no way of how a studio should work. It's not. The negativity, the lies, the deceit, everything. And it all has to end right here. If I'm ever going to become a great studio, I have to focus on not the with the viewers at all. I have to focus on the cast. I have to focus on the people that actually make it and make sure they're feeling comfortable. Not that I should focus on the fans and give them everything. Like I should focus on the people that make the dream actually work. So yeah. It's time that we bring change to the studio. I think it's time that instead of posting every 6 days, I think I'm gonna start posting every 2 months because I want there to be like more time and less rush, or maybe even like 2 to 3 months, maybe four. Like really, I think I need to stop appeasing to the 431 subscribers. I love you all, by the way. I love you all. But it's also the cast that do the work. Because I'd rather make good content than become famous. So yeah. I am hated now. And I'm not gonna say the excuse saying, "Oh well, if you want to be loved, you also have to be hated." No, 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 no. I'm not doing that because if they hate you for a pretty good reason, then that's not famous. That's not love. That's not just hating because they're famous. That's hating because for a good reason. So yeah, I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry that what I did was wrong. I'm sorry for becoming this cruel man. I don't even see myself anymore. I don't even see myself because what the studio has become, it's disgusting. The studio became something way worse. It became corrupted. It's mostly a reflection of me. The Fogler Films is a literal reflection of myself. It is. It's everything I became, the studio became. And the studio that I once knew, the studio I once loved, It doesn't exist no more. It doesn't. It doesn't exist. The products we've been producing have been feeling rushed. It has been feeling off. Even I know that. I noticed it. I noticed that these videos have been feeling rushed. The YouTube Shorts videos, even though the VA reveals are pretty cool and all, it's also pretty rushed as well. It's it's terrible. It is terrible of what we became. It's no longer a dream anymore. It's more of a nightmare. Fogler Films became more of a nightmare. Because I've been so controlling, so the whole studio became controlling. It is a literal mirror of myself. And I can't do it because I can't do it because it's bad, it's unhealthy for most people. So yeah. I'm willing to take accountability. I'm ready and I am willing to take accountability. Unlike most people that will just let this go under the dust, I do not want this to go under the dust. I want everything to be revealed. I don't want lies. I don't want deceit. I don't want to lose trust because I did that lie. I don't want lies. I want truth. I want people to know everything what I did. The studio can't run itself. It can't. I can't be the only one running it because I'm controlling. I'm a control freak, and that's my worst quality in life. And it's my also my greatest weakness because I'm tired of having to stress about the next drama that's gonna pop up. Filming was a nightmare for the Magna Empire Great Hunter because I was so rude and so demanding and I was bossy around people. Instead, I just want to take. I'm gonna take some time off because I'm not mentally well. Clearly, I'm not mentally well, and that's just the truth because that would explain everything. Why I've been so rude to people, why I've been so demanding of others. It's because I've been rude. It's because I've been mentally unhealthy and I've been mentally been doing my head. I've been dooming my own head, basically. Like I've been filling my mind with just YouTube Shorts junk. It's true. YouTube Shorts has also affected me, and it's not just that too. It's also just the fact that I look at other people and I see them getting all these subscribers, so I form a little jealousy, and it's stupid. Because look at what my jealousy caused. Look at all my anger and my life. I think the key to happiness is relationships, and here I am destroying it. I can't be doing this anymore, guys. I mean I can't be getting away with this, and I won't be getting away with this. I won't. I won't let myself get away with this. I've been a jerk to people, even in my personal life, and I can't do this anymore. I literally been destroying my life for no reason. I've been destroying my life for no reason, and that's the worst part. I've been slowly been destroying myself. I've been bossy towards other people. I've been cruel to other people. And none of this. It's my perfectionism. I see myself perfect, so I didn't see like when I see other people with flaws, I get mean to them. When I myself have my own flaws. I am the most flawed man because how I treated people, how I treated not just people online, I mean people in my life. I treated terrible too. I want to fix my mess though. Though I know I won't become most of their friends or part of their family anymore or any of that, I at least want to make sure I make things right and just say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the way I treated you. I'm sorry for the way I've been rude to you. And the fact that it's so easy to hate me because I myself am a rude person. And now just realizing it, it really hurts that no one ever confronted me about this. Like, no one confronted me of my wrongdoings. No one told me what I was doing was wrong because I probably wouldn't even listen. I probably would not listen to them about me having any flaws. My day's going okay. Just what I did was wrong. And what I do to people is wrong. And I'm tired of getting away with it. I'm tired of being this like constant villain. I'm tired of being rude to people, destroying their dreams, being an asshole. You know what? I still have this robe. I don't even deserve it. I threw that away. I just threw my robe away because I don't deserve it. I don't deserve to be a king. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve to be a ruler. I don't deserve to be CEO of Fogler Films, even though my last name has Fogler in it. Because that is my last name. I won't be getting away with this. I can't be king because I can't be a king because I'm a terrible person. And I'm exposing myself because of that. I don't deserve to be the king. I don't deserve having a crown on my head. The lives I changed for the better. You also got to think about the lives I changed for the worse. You said, bro, don't say that. You could sometimes get your dream to come true. No, I could get my dream to come true, but I would need to change dramatically of what we're doing here. I would need to take more time. I would need to do this and I would need to do that because I can't be doing this type of lifestyle where I'm posting videos and they're being rushed or the quality just sucks. I'm tired. I can't do that. I'm tired of running a studio because I can't even handle it myself. I look like a great guy, but am I really a great guy? Am I really a great guy? I might act like it. I might look like this. Might seem noble, but to me, it's not. To me, it's looking at all my wrongdoings, and it's me looking at my life and who I want to become. It's who I want to become that's important to me. Who do I want to become? Oh, thank you. But I don't. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to feel obliged. Don't do it. Like it's not subscribing. I told you guys. I don't care about the subscribers. Yeah, tell me something. You can tell me something. No, no, it's not. It's not okay. By the way, it's not because I think it's kind of also a wrong time to say I'm a subscribe to someone that's clearly like. Well, thank you for saying I'm good looking, but that's not the part. That's not the part I'm looking at. I'm looking at the part where I did bad things, and I want to right those things that I did wrong. The way like even my own mom. I treated her horribly because she tried to help me, like fix up my skin, fix up my hair, and I messed that up too. Okay, I messed that up too. And I'm too nervous to talk to her because like what I did was mean, was cruel, and I accept my punishment. And yeah, thank you for saying I'm the best, but I'm not the best. And I finally learned that today. What I am is a corrupt, evil ruler, and I don't like that. I don't want I don't ask for subscribers. I don't want to ask for viewership. I don't care about any of that anymore. The fact that I ruined my own life because of what I did. I ruined so many people's other lives as well. Okay, I'll start from the beginning. So in the beginning, I'm gonna explain everything. So in the beginning, there was me. I met Akils, right? I won't tell you guys how or why. It could be online, yeah. But I met Akils, right? Akils invited me to his inner group, which included Kai and Mason. Now, between us four, we started recording for the Amanda Empire, and we started with Tarkin Takeover. That was our first video with all of us together. And I got mad at them for not getting their lines in as soon as possible. I was rushing them, and to the point where the lines didn't really feel as good. So that's the number one red flag. Number two was recording the Magna Empire, the Great Hunter, which, by the way, while we were recording, during the process, Afton left. Afton left because he didn't want to do it anymore. He wanted to focus his life on Jesus, and he wanted to focus his life on Jesus. He wanted to focus his life on Jesus, and he thought that my studio was wicked, which I just in my life, like, Afton left because he was being accused by other people at my studio, which I didn't like, and also he loves Jesus, and he thought I was being wicked because of that. And I think it's time that I also return to Jesus. Next thing, what happened was the next thing what happened was I started demanding Akils, and I first told him, "Hey, can you get the lines in next Wednesday?" And then like right after, I said, "Never mind, can you do it on Friday?" I said, "Do it on Friday," if I remember the messages. I was being more demanding, and then I'm not sure, but I was being very rude. I've been I literally demanded what Kai needed to do so he could record. He was the cameraman, by the way, and he was a great cameraman. And what I did was wrong. How the way like bossed him around instead of like talking to him about his ideas. Next thing, what I did was when Achilles he timed me out for an hour. I don't know why. Me and him had this like weird like anger towards each other. I think it's because he didn't like how the way I was bossing his friends around. And instead, he didn't talk to me, which I don't know why. He should have told me so I could take a look at myself. But I don't want to become a legend. I don't want. Why does everyone think I want fame? I don't want that anymore. I don't want fame. I just want to make good content. I don't want to become a legend. I don't want to become anything like this. I don't need praise. I don't need the praise. Please. I don't need it. What I need right now. Thank you, Scratch. I think But yeah, then the kills. I timed him out for a week because I was mad at him, and then he said no one likes me, then banned me, or no, he unfriended me, and then his friends followed that too. And I did told Mason that like if I was mean to him, he could unfriend me, which he did. It's I think it's time I take accountability and I start living my life and start focusing on something simpler. I think it's time that I return to God. Let go of my hate, let go of my anger, and just go and live, love, learn. That was something I used to say a lot, and you guys don't really see me saying that. So yeah, I think it's time that I start focusing on my life. I know you're sorry, but you're not the one who needs to be sorry. I am. Look, I'm a creative man. I have all these creativity in my head, but also, unlike most of YouTubers that when drama kicks, they just ignore it, which is stupid. Because what I think is more important is that you have a heart. You know, I don't I don't have I have a heart that wants me I have a heart that wants me to love people. And yeah, it's it's to a point where I can't really think because of this. Like, what? Don't I'm not. Yo, look, I'm not gonna cry because I'm trying to get you guys to subscribe. Like, oh, I'm just gonna splash some water on my face and then make you guys look like I'm sad. No, you guys deserve the truth and only the truth. And this is my truth. So yeah, post less videos, right my wrongs. All I can do is say sorry. And yeah, I want to say sorry to all you guys for not posting all the time, and I'm just gonna be posting less and less. Just say I'm new. I've been on YouTube for a little while, for 3 years. I'm not new. I'm not. I've been doing this for 3 years, which is probably a whole different story. Yeah. I think I should have clarified that, but yeah, just no. I'm not saying like it's not your fault. Like I understand. Like if this is the first time you see me, then yeah, it's okay. No, it's not your fault. Like you don't have to, like you could just. I'm just saying that like it's okay. Like oh hello, but yeah, I just think I'm making this video because I want to grow as a human being. I think what's important in life isn't the fame, isn't the power. Oh, thank you for my haircut. I actually got it yesterday. But yeah, I think the important thing isn't being famous. It isn't trying to reach some impossible goal. Life's about living. It's about it's about relationships, your connections, the memories you make. And what I did was I ruined it. But this is my apology video where I want to move on. Or like I want to keep moving forward and I want to learn and become better. So yeah. So yeah. It's time that I move on, and you know, I'm gonna put the robe in the shelf and never open it again. Goodbye, mighty robe. I never deserved you. The world will, the world will forget, but I don't think it's about like forgetting. Oh, the world would forgive. Yeah, the world will forgive, but also yeah, forgive. But yeah, it just important to life. Everyone is your connections with people. It's and yes, it's gonna be hard for me to fix what I've done in my life, but my greatest hope of all is I learn to be a better person. I learn to be less strict with people, to be less mad at them, and always remember that they're just like me. Thank you. It's just I don't want. Do I have a robe on me right now? Because get it off me. I don't want a king's robe. I don't want a crown on my head. I don't want power or fame or any of that cool fancy stuff anymore. At least I want there to be more content of like good content, not slop that we produce on like a daily basis. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream off because I think I explained well to everyone. Well, no, no, there won't be more videos. There'll be less, but they'll be better. They will actually feel healthy and actually not rushed. So yeah, I don't think because like I don't want to make slop videos. Yeah, I wasn't the nicest to you, greatness, and I'm sorry for that. I think my greatest concern, greatness, was that I was scared of people stealing my ideas. But I shouldn't be stressed about that. Because who cares if someone steals my ideas? They're just ideas. They're just shows that I like to do, not because I like to make money off them, but it's something fun. So yeah. And if I ever fall down this track again, I want you to actually confront me and not like let this drama like be ignored. I need you guys to confront me about like all the problems that we all have. I don't want people to just act like everything's okay. I need people to actually tell me the truth. So I could actually catch myself before I do something more. Yeah, this is the channel I'm making videos on. So yeah, it's about making good content and not because of the fame, not because of the money, not because of any of that. Fogler Films was never about the money. It was just about me and my friends creating videos. And I think to the point I started becoming more controlling that led other people to leave. Which I understand. I'm a jerk to people. And I want to change that for the better. And I think for the better of the whole world is that I have to let go of my anger and hate towards people because I want I don't think I should be judging other people before I judge myself. And I want people to learn that this is the only life you have. You only get one chance at it. So the question is, what are you going to do with that life? Are you just going to waste it away and just be rude, negative, and lose everyone? Or take accountability, become less controlling and more trusty for God, and last but not least, become a better human being. So yeah, I'm coming back to God because I think ever since I left God, I think I've been going down this unhealthy world, and I left Him because of that. I left I left such a great world, and I left the greatest man, Jesus Christ, because I don't know. I feel like God has a different path for me. And if it isn't YouTube, that's all fine. I'll just do it as a hobby, as a side gig. I don't feel like we should be making content for the money. It should never be about the money. It should be about like making content should just be for fun. It should be something you do with your friends, not for the fame, not for the power, not for any of that, but for being a good person and helping people when they need it the most. So yeah, I'm gonna end this stream off. Though I am scared to face I am scared what's coming next. Like, how am I gonna fix all this? But as long as I trust God, I know He has me handled. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream, everyone. But I hope we all learn something to become better. So I may become better and become a great hero because, yeah, thank you so much.